Well, Senate Republicans held a press conference just a couple hours ago on the debt ceiling showdown, blasting President Joe Biden and the Democrats for their refusal to negotiate. Joining me now is one of those senators, Florida Senator Rick Scott, who also serves on the Budget Committee. Congressman, welcome, or Senator, welcome to the show. It's always good to see you. All right, as I mentioned, you and several Senate Republicans talking about the importance of this battle that's going on over the debt ceiling between House Republicans and the Biden administration. I want to play a clip of something that Senator Ron Johnson said at the beginning of that press conference.
We want to convey to our House colleagues that we respect what they've done. They've got a big task ahead of them. We want to do everything we can to support their efforts, but also encourage them, because the crucial aspect to what they need to do is they have to pass these things with Republican votes.
Okay, so Senator, just yesterday, Politico reported that Mitch McConnell and other Senate Republicans are actually taking a back seat on these negotiations and leaving it up to House Republicans. One, is that true? And do you think that Mitch McConnell is doing enough?
Well, we ought to stop caving. As you know, I ran against Mitch McConnell to be the Republican leader in the Senate, and I don't think we ought to cave. I don't think the omnibus bill should never have passed. A lot of things. The infrastructure bill, the CHIPS bill, none of these things should have passed last year because they passed with all Democrats and a few Republicans. I like what the House is doing. I like what the Republican House is doing because they're going to get this fiscal house in order. They're going to have we're going to have budgets. We haven't had budgets since I've been up here. I've been up here 4 years. We don't have budget. So think about the debt ceiling. Here's what's actually going on. The left, the big government crowd, and Wall Street say, oh, you need to spend more money. Don't worry about debt. Now, you know, gosh, we got to tax more people. And so here's why. They all make money. The DC bureaucrats, they're getting rich. The people that do government services, they're all getting rich. Wall Street, oh, they make a fortune. The rich are getting richer. Who's getting hurt? You. Look at the price of eggs. Look at the price of meat. Look at your mortgage rates. Look at your credit card interest rates. That's what's happening. And if you do what we're doing and what the House Republicans are doing, say, look, this has got to stop. I mean, this has got to stop. We can balance the budget. Guess what? They act like the world's going to fall apart and we're going to have plagues that even Moses would flinch at. It's not true at all. We can pay the interest. We have plenty of revenue in this country to pay the interest. I balanced a budget. I walked in with a budget deficit 12 years ago when I became governor of Florida. I balanced a budget. Guess what? We grew the economy. So what the left is doing, what Biden's doing, is they're completely lying to the public. And when you go to the grocery store and you see the price of things, you have to say, they say the DC bureaucrats, the big companies that make money off government, Wall Street, that's who's doing this to you. Interest rates are not coming down. Inflation is not going away until we start balancing our budget.
So let me ask you about this, because you have West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin. He's actually saying that you guys are right, that there should be a negotiation there. So do you have bipartisan support in the Senate? Because the Senate is just as important in this conversation as well.
Well, right now, in this, what's happening is the House will pass something first. And by the way, you know, most of us up there, we've never voted for a debt ceiling increase because you know why? There's been no structural change. There's been no effort to try to balance the budget. I mean, it's always just spend more money up here, raise taxes up here. Don't worry about interest rates up here. Don't worry about inflation. That's the attitude up here. So all of us that were there today, we said, we want to support something, but we've got to balance the budget. We've got to get our fiscal house in order. It's not something to 10 year from now problem. It's a problem now. $31.5 trillion worth of debt, over 6% interest on your mortgage. I think interest on credit cards almost 20% now. And look at eggs. You can't even get them. They're so expensive. So this is what's going on when we don't balance our budget. So yeah, we need to be involved. But our job right now is to help the House, give them ideas. They will come out with their proposal first, but be supportive. Tell them, we're here to help you. We want you to pass something. We want meaningful reform. We're not going to do what Biden says, is just say, oh, just raise the debt ceiling, spend more money. That's what Wall Street wants. Big companies make money off government. That's what they want. Bureaucrats who get rich up here in D.C., that's what they want. It's not good for the American public.
And if anyone knows how to balance a budget, it's you. You were the governor of Florida for quite some time. And so I know that the House will be thankful to have you help them with ideas. I do want to ask you about this. We've had about 40 of your colleagues in the House send a letter to AT&T and direct warning of hearings and demanding to know why conservative platforms like ourselves are being censored and pushed off of their lineup. What would you say to that? And are there efforts in the Senate to try to dig into why they're censoring conservatives?
Absolutely. We've got to get to the bottom of this. This censorship by companies like AT&T of conservative voices, what Google does, what Facebook does. When you watch, what Elon Musk has put out about what Twitter did. This has got to stop. So we need to hold hearings here. We need to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to do everything I can. They already got rid of another conservative network earlier, or sometime last year. Now Newsmax. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shut down our voices, and we've got to fight for this. The American public have to show up. So if you're watching, call AT&T. Say, don't kick Newsmax off of DirecTV. It doesn't make any sense.
Senator Rick Scott, appreciate your voice on this, and it's great to see you this evening. Thanks for being with us.
See you, Lindsay.